So let's talk about the AI that's already woven into the fabric of your life. And no, this isn't some distant sci-fi movie concept. It's here, right now, acting as a kind of silent partner, and maybe even a future colleague you're about to meet.
I want you to think about your day for a second. Did your phone nudge you with a faster route to work because of traffic? Or did your music app just know the perfect playlist for your mood? Well, those aren't just clever features. That's the work of your invisible co-pilot, an AI that's learning to anticipate what you need, sometimes even before you do.
You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head. We are in the middle of a massive shift. We're going way beyond just telling machines what to do. We're stepping into a new era, one of intelligent partnership that is fundamentally changing how we all live and work.
But of course, a change this big didn't just happen overnight. It's been more of a quiet, almost invisible revolution, one that's been slowly transforming AI from a simple tool into an actual intelligent partner.
So if we look back, it all started with simple automation. Like setting a basic reminder on your calendar. Super helpful, sure, but it has no idea why you set it. Today, though, we're living in the age of proactive assistance. Your phone warns you about that traffic jam because it understands your daily patterns and knows your goal is to get to work on time. But the really exciting part, the part we're just stepping into, is collaborative assistance. This is where AI becomes a true creative partner, a co-pilot that can help you brainstorm ideas and build something new.
To really get how this all works, we've got to pop the hood and look inside. You see, AI isn't just one big single brain. It's more like a highly specialized team of what we call agents, and each one has a very specific job to do. So let's meet the crew.
First up, you've got the Reflex Agent. Think of this one as the speed demon of the group. It acts purely on instinct. In the here and now, it senses something, it reacts. Instantly. Like a safety sensor on a factory robot that slams the brakes in a fraction of a second. It's incredibly fast, but it has literally zero memory. What happened a second ago is completely gone.
And then you have the complete opposite, the Planning Agent. If the Reflex Agent is pure instinct, this one is all about strategy. This agent actually remembers the past so it can try to predict the future. It builds this kind of mental map of its world, which allows it to think ahead, to plan the best route, and make these really complex decisions to reach a goal. A perfect example is a Mars rover figuring out how to navigate around a dangerous crater.
And finally, there's the Learning Agent. This one, well, this is the one that truly evolves. It's like a perpetual student. It takes every single piece of new data, every interaction, as an opportunity to get better, to get smarter. Think about that for a second. It's not just following its programming, it is actively rewriting and improving its own code based on experience.
And here's the really cool part. These agents almost never work alone. They team up. Take a modern dairy farm. You'll have a super fast reflex agent managing the real-time physical process of the milking equipment. But at the exact same time, you'll have a learning agent in the background analyzing years of herd data to spot health trends and optimize everything. It's this perfect hybrid system of instinct and intelligence.
So this whole idea of partnership, it's not just about machines working with other machines. It's starting to create a whole new kind of collaboration, one between humans and AI, especially in the workplace.
And look, that immediately brings up the elephant in the room, jobs. A report from PwC estimates that 38% of U.S. jobs could be at a high risk of automation within the next 15 years. Now, that is a huge number, and it sounds pretty scary. But it's not the whole story.
You see, this isn't really about replacement, it's about redefinition. As AI gets better at handling the routine, repetitive stuff, the value of uniquely human skills, things like creativity, strategic thinking, and empathy, it just skyrockets. Technology doesn't just take away jobs, it has a long history of creating brand new ones we can't even imagine yet.
And we're already seeing this happen all over the place. For anyone doing knowledge work, AI is becoming the ultimate research assistant. In creative fields, it's acting as a new kind of muse, a collaborator. For programmers, it's writing and debugging the boring code, which frees them up to solve the bigger, more interesting problems. It's all about augmenting our own abilities, not just automating our to-do lists. Okay, but everything we've talked about so far, that's the AI of today. The next frontier, the thing that researchers are working towards, is something way more profound. It's called Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, and you can think of it as the ultimate colleague.
This really puts it all into perspective. On the left, you've got the AI we have now, narrow AI. It can be an absolute genius at one specific thing, but it's stuck in that box. It can't take what it learned and apply it somewhere else. On the right, you have AGI. This is a totally different beast.
It's designed to have broad, flexible, human-like cognitive abilities. The idea is that it could learn, understand, and adapt to pretty much any task a person can.
So, to put it simply, AGI is the goal, still theoretical by the way, of creating a machine with an intelligence that is basically indistinguishable from a human's. It's not about being great at one thing. It's about having that general, flexible intelligence that lets us humans tackle any kind of problem that comes our way.
So what's the secret sauce? What really makes AGI different? Well, it comes down to a bunch of things we totally take for granted. We're talking about real common sense. The ability to learn one skill and then apply that knowledge to a totally new situation. That's called transfer learning. And it's about being able to think abstractly and truly understand cause and effect.
I mean, the potential here is just staggering. In healthcare, then AI could help find complex diagnoses or accelerate drug discovery at a scale we can't even comprehend. It could take on our biggest global challenges, like climate change, by spotting patterns in massive data sets that no human ever could. And out in space, it could pilot fully autonomous missions, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
So, this silent partner that's been working in the background, it's becoming a much more visible colleague. And this whole revolution is picking up speed. We're moving from tools that we command to partners that we collaborate with, which really leaves all of us with a pretty personal question. How are you going to work with this powerful new co-pilot to write the next chapter of your own story?